Yes, let's go outside and take a live look there at Catalina Island. It's feeling pretty good. Meteorologist Kelley Moody is here. She's tracking those conditions for us. By the way, welcome to the team. I haven't officially welcomed you on air.
You have off air, but not on air.
Yes.
So it's wonderful to be here with you and wonderful to be joining you in studio today.
Yes.
But wonderful views as well. We finally got some sunshine back. Started with a little bit of another gloomy morning. We're used to those, though. That's just kind of par for the course for this time of year. I've got a live look looking at Long Beach. You can see a beautiful shot there of the Queen Mary with clear skies overhead. Temperatures right now just starting to warm up into the lower end of the 70s along the coast. We'll see those temperatures warming into the mid 70s for a lot of spots, looking at even mid 80s for areas a little bit farther inland this afternoon. We've got a few things that we're going to be tracking over the next couple of days. For the end of this week, expect that we'll be working with still some foggy mornings and then even some breezy afternoons, gusty if you're in one of our more wind-prone spots. Mild temperatures to follow as we look ahead towards your weekend with generally quiet conditions. And then looking ahead toward the start of next week, more of that morning fog that, of course, we'll be keeping an eye on for you. But when you've got nice daytime views with sunshine, they're not so bad. Again, expecting low 70s at the coast, mid to upper 70s in the basin and Orange County areas, Valley and Inland Empire areas getting into the lower end of the 80s. And we're looking at upper 60s in the mountains for tonight. We'll drop those temperatures down to the 60s, 50s for the high desert where we'll have some clearer skies. But otherwise, do expect we'll be bringing in more and more of that cloud cover as we prep for another morning of fog for tomorrow. We'll take a preview of the weekend coming up.
All right, Kelley, thank you so much. Wilson, we want to check in with meteorologist Kelley Moody with your first alert forecast.
Thanks, Annabelle. We're taking a look at your current temperatures to match those lovely views. Right now, we're watching those low 70s start to move up to mid 70s for some spots, getting a little warmer out there as the sun starts to come out. But still, generally speaking, we are right at or just below what's considered normal for this time of year. So pretty comfortable conditions in the lower end of the 70s for West Covina, Ontario. We're going to watch those temperatures get a little bit warmer for spots like San Bernardino down to Temecula. But generally speaking, this is not too bad at all. We've got a few things to watch. As we continue to work with this onshore flow, you can expect more of that cloud cover and fog, especially during the morning hours. We'll put a pause on that for the weekend and then bring it back in for the start of next week. In the meantime, still working with those below and near normal temperatures. As we watch a cold front move on through, that is expected to bring in a little bit of wind, primarily for our mountains and for the deserts, but also your neighborhood. If you live in a wind-prone spot, these are winds coming in from the north. They're going to bring some drier air for us, and that could bring some changes to your neighborhood. We're going to keep the sunshine around for spots in the Victorville area, keeping that sunshine with mid 80s through the afternoon. You can see that wind starting to pick up a bit, though, even 15 to 20 mile per hour wind speeds that we're expecting to see during that 5 to 6 p.m. hour. We'll watch those winds relax a little bit more as the sun goes down, bringing those temperatures down into the 60s as well. So again, it's those wind prone spots that we really could be working with. That additional bit of wind overnight hours not looking too bad, with temperatures even dropping down into the upper 50s for some spots inland. So be prepared for that. It all just depends on whether or not you see that cloud cover with how cool it will get in the morning hours. So for tonight, we'll bring back in that cloud cover for areas along the coast. You'll see clear skies inland, and that will actually allow your temperatures to drop a little bit more. We start with even the potential for a little bit of drizzle, some patchy fog for your Friday morning. Again, this is mostly going to be spots toward Orange County into the coast, and then we'll continue to watch those skies clear out, giving us a nice Friday afternoon in preparation for our weekend and continuing to keep the clear skies around throughout the day. Let's focus on the weekend. Saturday, Sunday for the LA basin, looking in the upper 70s, the coast a little bit cooler in the lower end of the 70s. We'll keep the sunshine around. As we look toward spots in the valleys, low 80s, upper 70s, Inland Empire keeping it right about the same, nice and comfortable and looking pretty comfortable into the start of next week as well. Looking toward areas in the high desert, we'll keep those temperatures in the upper 70s, low 80s, a little bit warmer, inching closer to those 90s for the low desert. Of course, our mountains always a bit cooler. We'll see those temperatures hanging out in the upper 50s, for daytime highs, and even low 60s for the weekend. Always looking nice. Annabelle, I'm looking forward to the next couple of days. How about you?
Same here. Just bring a little sweater, right? Just a little one. So their first inning was rough, but the Dodgers, boy, they swept the Cincinnati Reds, and now they're ready to face the Phillies for the NL Division Series. NBC4's Lauren Coronado tells us what to expect next.